thing needs to be way over here. You went?
It's November, and the cast of South Pacific, which is being put on by UWOpera, has been rehearsing since September for their upcoming show. Big Purple Couch got the opportunity to speak with a few members of the cast to find out a little bit more about the musical.
Well, I played the role of Nellie Forbush, and she's a Southern belle from Little Rock, Arkansas, and I end up falling in love with this lovely gentleman, Emile Debec, who's a French planter who ended up on the island long before I got there.
And Emile, this isn't his first, ride out to the ocean there, so he's had a few experiences before Nellie came around, so he kind of knows how to work it, but there's a complication, and that's the interesting thing. Emile kind of gets sent for a bit of a storm when Nellie comes around.
South Pacific, the musical, is based on a book, Tales of the South Pacific by James A. Michener, and the cast got the privilege to work with internationally known director Michael Kavanagh.
It's been an amazing process, and working with our director Michael Kavanagh is just wonderful. He's a really, really amazing guy to work with. He has a great vision for the show, and just everyone in the cast is just amazing to work with.
We also spoke with Professor Ted Barrick, the director of the opera program here at Western, and he had some great things to say about director Michael Kavanagh.
I've known Michael for, I guess around 20 years. Michael is one of Canada's best, honestly one of Canada's very best and finest opera directors. He's worked all over Canada, in the United States, San Francisco Opera, Toronto, everywhere, and in Europe. So he's has a very busy international career, and we're really lucky to have him. There's nothing you can name that is nothing else is built to stay.
The roles were chosen before I got here, actually, because the process starts way back last year, and I'm just delighted. I didn't know anybody, really. I knew of a couple of the young artists from other programs, summer programs out west, for example. Plus I'd had a chance to coach and do master classes with a couple of them, but most of them were new to me, and they're just terrific. They're really, really well cast, and they're so keen. It's fantastic. It's a great, enthusiastic, energetic bunch. First of all, it's a classic musical. It was written back in 1953, and it's got some great tunes, and it's got some really, really powerful moments that you kind of don't expect. It takes you by surprise a little bit, this show, about how funny it is, how serious it can be. And one of the most interesting things about South Pacific, really quickly, is that it's about a bunch of young people in their early 20s to sort of mid-20s thrown into this artificial set of circumstances, surrounded by other people with the same kind of energies, discovering aspects about themselves and life that they didn't expect going in. Now, am I talking about the university, or am I talking about this island in the South Pacific in 1942? I don't know. So it's a really fantastic opportunity to see people who are the same ages and types of people playing in this artificially contrived world, which is so much like our own.
The musical South Pacific, put on by UWOpera, will be playing here at the Paul Davenport Theatre on campus. Tickets can be bought on the website or by phone, and will be running November 18th to November 20th. I know I will be going, and I will see you there. I'm Celia Grimley, your entertainment reporter for Big Purple Couch.